Collective. There is a notorious necromancer, a Haitian necromancer who is falling from grace, who unfortunately made a bad decision to do some type of spell work. They moved in haste out of their own blinded decisions. They're being disgraced by their bloodline. So this judgment is coming from their bloodline. Somebody knows better. Somebody should have known better to do something spiritually, but instead they just did it anyway. They didn't seek wise counsel. Somebody knows the rules. Let's get into it. Hopefully everybody is doing good. Hopefully everybody is feeling well. Big shout out to the kindred souls here. I am an oracle of the messengers of the Most High God. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Always pray before you watch these readings. Make sure you put up your shield of protection. That way it's really easy for you to discern what parts of the message are resonating with you and what's not. Just leave it. It really is just that simple. Do not let these oracle readings drive you crazy. Some of this stuff has already happened. Sometimes you're just getting the rest of the information so that you will know what you need to know, because spirit feels like you need to know it now, and maybe your spirit can handle it to move forward. You are a part of the beautiful divine collective. If you were led here by the algorithm, you are a chosen one. You're choosing the high road, okay? And somebody's really insecure about that. Who is this Haitian necromancer that fell from grace? Haitian necromancer. I just heard Holy Spirit is protecting us from evil eye. There's a protection from like evil eye. So somebody has like a photo, a picture, a mirror, a scry, a crystal ball, whatever their points of contact, it's been disconnected. Something about them being distracted. The evil eye has been eliminated. Okay, who is this Haitian necromancer falling from grace? Yeah, the Most High God was like, it's some type of new shield of protection from the divine. Something is protecting us from evil eye. Somebody is fake and phony. Phony as baloney. Wearing a mask. Disingenuine. They're being judged by their bloodline. Clarify this Haitian necromancer falling from grace. A disgrace to their bloodline. Somebody that prided themselves on being a magician, an illusionist, creating some type of an illusion around some type of situation. Yeah, this person is terrified. Because if they did some type of cloaking ritual, that's what I just heard. Yeah, I just heard the Most High God say, get that up out of here. What are you doing? Who are you cloaking yourself from? The divine creator, supreme being, creator of all creators, creator that created all the gods in creation, the heavens and the earth. This one? Man, I love it when I hear Source laugh. Yes, Source is a comedian, y'all. Source actually laughs from the high space, watching everybody play their part and exercise their gift of free will. But again, the new law is a lot of these people's free will have been taken away because they tried to bind your free will. So Spirit is saying, well, it's only fair for them to feel what it feels like to not have a choice in a situation. These people didn't want you to have a choice when it came to your divinity. They didn't want you to have a choice when it came to your relationship with Source. So now their free will has been taken away. These are people that are forced to sit in their own energy, forced to feel their own magic, forced. Yeah, there's no cloaking here. Somebody is literally being embarrassed by their own bloodline. Their bloodline is putting them through a humiliation ritual. Okay. Yeah, I just heard, how did you let us fall from grace? How did you let us fall from grace? This is what their bloodline is saying, okay? Narcissist. Somebody's like, I'm never wrong. I know my magic works. It's going to work. It's going to happen. This chosen one, they're not of God. They don't walk with God. They don't. They this. Somebody tried to attach all kinds of spirits to you so that you would come up filthy in the spirit realm. So that when people went to check into your energy, this is what Spirit is showing me, you would come up as some type of like nasty, unclean spirit. Somebody wanted to attach so many attachments to you that you wouldn't be able to detach and hear Source. Well, it's safe to say that you're safe now, Divine Collective. You can rest well, knowing that the divine has defended you. There need not be any defense, y'all. The only thing that was done here is somebody was surrendered and or delivered to their own bloodline because this person knows better. So their bloodline is the one that's kicking their ass. They're arguing with their own bloodline. Clarify. Child, better put that candle out. Somebody wrote something on the candle. Somebody tried to bind your money. They wrote something to hex your love life, your finances, whatever. They're feeling this energy, okay? This person has no cloaking. They have no spiritual protection. This is coming from their bloodline. Their bloodline wants me to channel this message. Thank you, Creator. I can't make this up. They can't transmute this. I don't know what this is. Somebody normally is really good at getting out of energetic, like, issues or chaos, or after they send magic out, they're really good at like getting out of it so that they come out clean. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to happen this time. This is not going to happen ever, never, ever, forever. Somebody's been casted out. Somebody's got to feel this out. Somebody's got to live this out. Yeah, because a lot of these people were praying for death, okay, so that they could get an out, so that they could reincarnate and maybe just come back and do it again. Spirit is not even allowing these people to die. It's like they have to live this thing through. Adaptability, change, and adjustment is in the reverse. Oh, yeah, something's been turned upside down. Something is motherfucking topsy-turvy. Clarify what's going on. This bloodline is taking them out. A witchy sister. Somebody could have been working with the feminine. Let's get into it. Holy Spirit, which cards do you want me to use? The Kipper-ish. Okay. That was clear. Whoever you are, you're going through some type of crowning energy. And Divine Creator is saying that Source is sending you encouragement. Ooh, don't you love that? Can we just have a commercial break? Can we have a real commercial break? Source is sending you encouragement, optimism, peace, hope. Know that I am with you. Are you a believer? No, we're not believers. There was a time for us to believe when we were in the wilderness, but now we don't believe anything. We know Creator for ourselves. It's time for you to experience Source for yourself on a very personal account. Ooh, I love it. Listen, Creator is sending us peace. Creator's like, keep going. I got this. Who can they go to? Who are they trying to offer us up to? We got the Creator. Literally, the Creator of all things, direct connection to Source while you walk the earth is the biggest gift. Show thanks. Give gratitude. Walk in that. Yeah, be in that. Breathe in that. Yeah, somebody has no access. Whatever they conjured up, it's like some type of dark ass entity. Okay, this entity has been blocked. This entity has no attachment. So they were trying to attach something to you. Somebody's arrogance kept them trying over and over and over. Yeah, Spirit said they driving themselves crazy because they needed to prove something. So they kept doing something over and over. The mask coming off, exposure, bare reveal, narcissists, they're being seen for who they are. Their bloodline is doing this to them. Could be a man and a woman here, okay? That tried to do this to a sweetheart, one of God's favorite daughters, God's favorite sons, okay? Somebody could be in their 40s. Yeah, somebody may have been born in 1995. Somebody could be 49. I'm just looking at the numbers there. I feel like they're very, very significant. They're trying to figure out how the heck you manifested this relationship with the Creator. These people are worried about the wrong things. They need to worry about how they're going to get their souls back. Like, make it make sense. You worried about how collective got a relationship with the divine. Like somebody is literally sitting up like, how you get that favor? Do you really want to know? Are you sure you want to know? Yeah. Inquiring minds want to know. Like, no, it's a no. I would say less. I would stick to the script. Somebody's trying to figure out how you got this relationship with the divine. Yeah. How is it that you're held in high honor? These people are preoccupied with the wrong things. This is the best way to get tricked up out of your soul. Too busy watching somebody else that they didn't even see that what they had done was causing some type of endings in their lives. Closing the doors that don't need to be open. Archangel Michael, can you put a shield of protection over my intuition, please? Thank you very much. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you get that achievement? This is what they're asking themselves. This is what led somebody to keep doing something over and over and over and over. In truth and reality, they're fighting themselves. They're watching you. They're doing magic. They're watching you. They're trying to cast a spell. They're watching you. How is it that my words, my as in the covert malignant narcissist, how is it that the narcissist's words are not resonating with us? How? This is what this person is asking themselves. The moment you start to question your own je ne sais quoi, you've lost. The moment you start to question your own manifestations, you're lost. But see, these were bad ones. Their free will has been stripped. Somebody tried to bind your free will. Somebody didn't want your prayers heard. Yeah. Supreme Creator, like, yeah, okay, whatever. This is what Creator is saying. Like, yeah, it is what it is. Somebody wants to know how you. Somebody's like, how you get that crown? How you get that? How you get that? What do you mean? Somebody really felt like their magic or whatever they called themselves doing by way of this illusion. Spirit says it was the illusions of magic. It was magic that could never stick. You're basically trying to do some type of forbidden works over Creator. When you see the divine kindred soul tribe, you see the Creator. So just know, whenever you try to put us on that altar or burn that candle or speak upon our names, you're doing it over source. Show me this bloodline. Somebody's bloodline is pissed off. I'm being guided to use some other cards. Let's see. Their bloodline is pissed off. Yeah, their bloodline is pissed off. Like, for real. They're coming through heavy. Archangel Raphael, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, listen. They're literally in the spiritual courts having a conversation about their bloodline and the decisions that a necromancer made, a warlock or a witch, a necromancer, a Haitian necromancer. Seven of Cups is illusions. This person was under the illusion of their own magic, basically. Somebody was under the illusion of their own, like, delusions. Yeah, somebody wanted you to live out their dream, whatever they were dreaming, whatever they were projecting. They wanted you to live in that, and they worked real hard, y'all. Nine of Pentacles, somebody kept doing something over and over and over. Okay, clarify this necromancer. Yeah, listen, you're coming up as the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Oh, man. They chose the wrong one, honey, but the right one at the same time, because this bloodline wants to extinguish this person. Whoever this person's bloodline is, whoever their ancestors are, they're thoroughly disgusted on the other side with the way this person is living out their earthly experience, the knowledge that was handed down to this person. Clarify. Is something that they abused. What happened, Spirit? Child, judgment has been called down. Okay, so you got a Queen of Pentacles and an Emperor energy on the other side that is asking the divine to sacrifice this person so that the rest of the bloodline does not have to suffer. Somebody knows better. Clarify this person. Show me this necromancer that's been disgraced, that has fallen from grace. Their own bloodline doesn't want to deal with them. Yeah, their own bloodline doesn't want to deal with them. The Two of Cups in the reverse. Something about celebratory times. What would make this person do this? Arrogance, ignorance. Somebody was like, I can get it done. Somebody came out with a sword, very well knowing the rules, and disrespected their own bloodline, trying to disrespect you, trying to drag you, trying to humiliate you. Somebody didn't have anything to do. Yeah, look. Whatever these forces in nature that they were talking to, somebody could have made a deal with Oya. Somebody also could have called on, I just heard Amun Ra. Somebody could have also called on Shango. Somebody was like taken from a whole bunch of everything over a union. I can't show this card because there's naked bodies there, but there's two people in a union under the sun. Somebody came to like take somebody's light. Bad decision. Yeah, I just heard these forces, whatever these deities is, they want their lick back, because whoever you are, you're held in high honor. You don't have to make sacrifices to these gods. These gods simply know who you are because of the divine. This person has to go above and beyond. They have to set up these offerings, these whatever this is, okay? Their bloodline is like getting rid of them. Clarify this Haitian voodoo worker. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Look, a decision has to be made. Look at the way. Look at the way it's war in the ethers. That's a war weapon. That's an ancestor, a pure ancestor. Somebody in their bloodline is thoroughly disgusted. This is the type of war that somebody waged and there was no reason for it. You know, it's one thing to say, yeah, you know what, Most High God, I had to knock the out of this person on a spiritual level. No, somebody went after somebody. Why would you do that? The Ace of Wands, somebody that carries connections to the tree of knowledge. Woo, my goodness, somebody has been here since the beginning of time. The Ace of Pentacles, I cannot make this up. Look at these gods helping you. Red and black, something about the crossroads, something about the Ace of Pentacles, something has to come into fruition and it has to happen now. Show me this person. What the heck is your problem? Oh my God, your ancestors are disgusted. Your ancestors are saying, we wish this person that you attacked was a part of our bloodline. So now we have somebody's ancestors and bloodline helping us out in the spirit realm to take out somebody who tried to take us out. So we just took your whole bloodline. 10 of Pentacles. Look, 5 of Wands. Literally, there's spiritual battles in the ethers, like fighting. Their bloodline is fighting for the collective. So the same person that tried to take you out, their bloodline is now an ally. Wow. Wow. Show me this Haitian necromancer that fell from grace, disgraced. Clarify. Haitian necromancer. What happened to you? How you get like that? What happened? Why'd you do this? What happened? Did somebody pay you to do something? 3 of Swords and a Chariot. What's the 3 of Swords and a Chariot? 10 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. What's the 10 of Cups and the Knight of Swords? And the 10 of Wands. Ooh, it's a whole family dynamic. Somebody's whole, like, yeah, it's crazy. Somebody's bloodline is celebrating you, Divine Collective. They see you held in high honor. Yeah, basically, we got a new spirit team here. We got somebody's bloodline backing us, somebody that we don't even know. So we inherited a royal Haitian bloodline where this person gets to get kicked out of their bloodline. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Their own ancestors are like, how dare you? Somebody's ancestor is in all white. Somebody's ancestor is coming out like the god of purity, Obatala. And they're cutting this person out of the bloodline. 3 of Swords and a Chariot. They're being separated from forward movement, not a source because of a spiritual attack on somebody who was being celebrated. Their bloodline is held in high honor. We just inherited a very high vibrational Haitian bloodline. Whoa. I just heard it's the work that you're doing for the divine. These are spiritual gifts. So we inherited a whole bloodline? That's what's up. What? That's what's up, man. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. They're coming in to give us offerings. They're petitioning the gods to give us the fruits of our labor. Ace of Cups. Who went to attack an Ace of Cups? Who went and did necromancy work on an Ace of doggone Cups? Oh my God. You're somebody that comes in to bring wish fulfillment, meaning the wish and the will of the Most High God is your destiny. This is what you're here to do. Clarify this narcissist. And they're still doing something, but they don't have any, I don't know who they're talking to, because the gods that they serve, the bloodline that they thought they were connected to, is saying, no, this bloodline is coming into some type of an agreement with the divine collective. Like, again, I need everybody to download this. We inherited somebody's bloodline, man, over an unwarranted spiritual attack that was never ours to have. It was never a part of your divine contract. You were never supposed to be attacked to this capacity. I just heard, and for this long. And somebody kept trying to extend it and expand it. At some point, this person was ignoring the gods that were giving them advice. They were ignoring spiritual counsel. Somebody called on the winds of death. There's a horn in the distance. That's confirmation. Ooh, somebody called on the winds of death over an Ace of Cups person, over a crowned, chosen one, ancient gift, goddess, God, somebody that the divine holds in high honor. Whoa, the divine holds you in high honor. This is my favorite child. This is my favorite daughter, my favorite son. Bad decision. I still can't see what led this person to do this. Somebody, look, 10 of wands and a 10 of cups. Somebody spoke over your bloodline to be cursed, and your bloodline is royal. And in the interim, you inherit their bloodline. Now we got their sacred secrets. Their bloodline is coming in with an offer like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, that dummy. Yeah, that's not our family. That's not a part of our bloodline. Two of cups and a high priestess. So somebody tried to like hex your bloodline and you ended up coming up with the 10 of pentacles. Child, this is child, the 10 of, Lord have mercy. What is judgment? Lord, show me this necromancer. What's going on? I just heard hell hath no fury, like gods that are scorned. The gods that this person petitioned are not about to let up. The fury that they feel, the anger that they feel towards this person for literally just doing the most. Ace of Wands in the reverse with the sun in the reverse. I mean, those two cards, they speak for themselves. This person is begging the divine for mercy, but Ace of Wands in the reverse. Most High God says, I'm turning a blind eye. I'm turning a deaf ear to your prayers because the person that you came for is somebody that was so innocent. It doesn't make any sense unless you just get off on attacking people that don't fight back. Like, what was this about? It's like, really, there's no reasoning here, y'all, why this person would do this. Clarify this necromancer. Yeah, oh, they were paid to do it. So they did it for the money, for the money. That's a bad investment. Don't do anything for money. That's a good way to lose your soul. That's a good way to lose your bloodline. Somebody lost their whole bloodline here. No spiritual backing. Oya is here big time. Look at the way she's coming through with the machete. She's coming in like the winds of death. Notice the tornado in the background. Somebody called on the winds of death over somebody that has the Ace of Cups. I really need people to really like get this example. Let this encourage you to go towards the divine. You have their ancestors petitioning the divine for you to get the 10 of Pentacles. There's a very wealthy Haitian man coming through from the other side. There is also a Haitian woman, a Queen of Pentacles. When these people were amongst the living in the earth, okay, they did the right thing. They're really pissed off at that person because they're like, the work that we did, you think you just gonna take all the secrets and do it in vain because you're somebody that feels as though you can take somebody out and you did it for the money? Somebody wasn't satisfied with the amount of money that they were making and they wanted more. Who paid this person to do this? Who paid this Haitian necromancer? Who paid them? Spirit say they ain't doing too good. Child, by Lord have mercy. The magician in the reverse with the 9 of swords. Whoever paid this person, they're fried. They're spiritually fried. Big Gemini energy. Could be anybody though. Something about manipulation, something about money. Nine of Swords, mentally messed up. Messed up. Like, close that door. You took the money for any amount of money. Spirit says, let it be known, let it be declared and decreed. Nothing can change it. Nothing can come up against it. I am an oracle of the Most High God. I am a messenger. And the message from the divine is they came up against the Ace of Cups. So every time this person tries to lie, this person has been marked. People know them in the spirit realm. Everywhere they go, they will be known for the person that tried to attack the Ace of Cups. Somebody's ancestors' bloodline, the bloodline that they lost, is saying, how dumb can you be? You know better. Look at this father figure, this mother figure. These are grandparents or elders on the other side who are like so held in high honor. Child, you done woke them up from another realm, man. Listen, they had already ascended back to source. They got permission. They got permission to go on a field trip in the 3D, and they are wreaking havoc through the forces of nature. Who did you call on? You called on the winds of death. You called on fire. You called on Shango. It's in the reverse with the Two of Cups in the reverse. Damn. A decision has to be made. And this bloodline has decided to not be this person's protection no more. So whoever they paid is in the Nine of Swords. Show me this person that's in the Nine of Swords that paid for the spell work. Who is this that paid for the spell work? Child. The devil in the Page of Swords. Somebody could be getting visits from the devil, literally. Somebody could be getting visits from the devil. This is somebody that didn't want to put down the idea that you were supposed to have this crown. Not put it down, but they didn't want to accept it. They didn't want to let something go. Yeah, they hate the fact that you are the Queen of Pentacles. You're somebody that's supposed to be very wealthy. It's something about money, y'all. This is why they did it. The Hangman. Now they got to watch you. Spirit says, no, I'm not going to let them die. I'm going to let them watch you and see you win. They're going to get a front row seat to your accomplishments. These people have been laid down. So this was a sacrifice. Clarify the Four of Swords and the Hangman and Ascendants. They got to watch you ascend. Clarify. For some of you, they wanted you to have some type of terminal illness. You get to move forward. This person is being made a fool out of and an example. There's somebody here that paid a Haitian necromancer. They ended up losing their whole bloodline. Seven of Cups, under some type of an illusion that this was going to work. Yeah, this was really an illusion. It's so interesting that when people get to this level of spell work and they go this far, Spirit will have them pay somebody. They will be under an illusion. At that point, they've already forfeited their ancestors because they're not listening, right? So you go to your divine ancestors, right? The ones in the highest realms connected to source, the ones that have ascended to source, right? And you allow them to work through you. These are your high vibrational ancestors. They're the ones that want to see you win. They're the ones that want to see you continue with the bloodline by way of being the matriarch. And so when they decided not to consult with their high vibrational ancestors or just simply ignore them, they lost their bloodline. Their bloodline belongs to us. Wow, I'm happy about it. Wow, we got a high vibrational Haitian bloodline. Dang, that's what's up. We out here inheriting high vibrational bloodlines now. We didn't have to rob, kill, steal, or destroy. Who's seeking to do that? There's no joy in that. Why would you want to do that when the Most High God is so good? Hold on, something just happened. What was that? What was that? Yeah, somebody's still projecting illusions. Let it go. They still projecting illusions. Child, bye. Didn't I just tell you the Nine of Swords? This is the message. Nine of Swords represents anguish, torment, torture. This person's under the illusion that you're doing something to them. Honestly, it's the forces in nature. It's the gods. Whatever they put, like petition, the entity, that's what it is. That's what it is. The entity is protecting us. Oh man, this is deep. Well, big shout out to the divine providence. Talk about the Most High God gets the final say, the final laugh. I don't think they're laughing, but yeah, it's over. This is the message. Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm coming back with more messages, God willing, Most High God willing. And so it is, has been spoken and declared and decreed. And nothing can change this message. That's what the Creator said. Creator said, I dare you to project something negative over this message. And watch this. I love y'all, okay? I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.